What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a quick information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests for Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll also briefly cover miscellaneous news, and this is for the week starting the 12th of November 2025. So let's jump into this. Now first of all, in terms of miscellaneous news, firstly, the Dreamspell Festival of Accord has gone away, so we no longer have access to daily limited bounties or the majority of event quests. The permanent event quests still remain, but apart from that, they've gone back into the usual rotation, which is one of the main reasons why I do these videos. But in other bigger news, we have a release date for Title Update 4 and Gogmazio. The release date is the 16th of December 2025, so make sure to note that down in your calendars, as this will be a big one. Whilst we don't know too much about Gogmazio as well as what else is included with Title Update 4, I'm sure more information will be brought to light as we get closer to that date. At the moment, I know they are going to make us use the weapon swapping mechanic a little bit more. I seem to recall reading somewhere that we're going to need both a dragon weapon and a fire weapon for the hunt, but I'm not too sure in what capacity these are going to be used. But like I said, more information will probably be brought to light as we get closer to that release date on the 16th of December. As always, I'll be sure to keep you updated once I know more, and we'll probably do a co-stream if they do some form of showcase prior to its release. Finally, for miscellaneous news, there seems to be a little bit of a sale on when it comes to the various cosmetic DLCs and packs for Monster Hunter Wilds, so check them out and see if there's any that you want to pick up. But let's move on to this week's limited bounty. As always, the limited bounties are found by talking to the support palico found at the support desk. This week we have the following. First of all, we have to complete 5 quests ranked 1 star or higher. This means pretty much any quest. And for doing so, we'll get some Armor Sphere Plus. Next up is to complete 3 quests in the Scarlet Forest. Again, this can be done at any rank, and for doing so you'll get a silver melding ticket and some advanced armor spheres. Next up is to hunt 5 large high-ranked fanged beasts. These include Dashagama or Kongalala, and for doing so you'll get a silver relic ticket and some hard armor spheres. Next up is to hunt 3 high-ranked Uthdunas, and for doing so you'll get some Orichalcite, heavy armor sphere and a Pick-a-Mill voucher. And then finally is to hunt 5 tempered monsters ranked 9 star or higher. And for doing so you'll get silver talisman tickets. Of course, we also have the fortnightly arena limited bounties, fishing limited bounties and endemic life limited bounties if you want some extra loot and you want to do a little bit extra. Now as for the event quests, we have some returning ones and a new one. We of course also have access to the permanent ones, which include the arch tempered monsters, armor sphere farming quests and quests that yield special ore. So I'm not going to be talking about these in any great depth. We've talked about them many times in prior videos when they've been released. But this week we have the following. First of all is Ultimate Berserker, a 9-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 100 or above and has players taking on a tempered Guardian, Fogel and Janaf in the ruins of Wyveria. Nothing super special about this quest, in all honesty. It is a 9-star hunt, and so we are rewarded with glowing stones that can be turned into random talismans. To be honest, this is an easier way to farm those talismans when compared to other 9-star monsters out there. Next up, a new is Kongalala, Caught in Carols, a 5-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 21 or above, and has players taking on 3 Kongalalas in the Scarlet Forest, one of these being a tempered Kongalala. This is a pack hunt, so you fight them mainly at the same time, unless you're using dung pods. But for completing this quest, you're rewarded with songbird tickets. These can be taken to the blacksmith, and from there, you're able to craft a new palico armor, the Himstrigian armor that turns your palico into one of the endemic life found in Monster Hunter Wild. Otherwise, the other rotating event quests include the Eldritch Enigma, a 6-star high rank quest that has players taking on a tempered Zulu in the Wounded Hollow, the arena map, and for doing so you'll get some bonus hunter rank points. You'll also have Anguish and Atrocity, a 5-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 21 or above and has players taking on a Guardian Dashagama in the ruins of Wyveria. This will again give you bonus hunter rank points upon completion. And finally is Kongalala Cravings, a 4-star high rank quest that requires hunters to be hunter rank 9 or above and has players taken on a normal Congalala in the Scarlet Forest. And for completed this quest, you're rewarded with quite a few ingredients that you can use in your cooking, especially mushrooms. So those are all the event quests and limited bounties we have this week. Obviously this week is going to be a little bit quiet, considering that we've just had the Dream Spell Festival of Accord. But over the next week or so, we are going to get a trickle of new event quests, so it's still worth logging in and checking out what's new. We may not have the daily activities like we did during the Festival of Accord, but this is the normal cycle when it comes to Monster Hunter game. We'll of course have Gogmazio and Title Update 4, which will also bring a new Festival of Accord, a winter themed one, so the daily activities will return eventually. But what are your thoughts? Please leave a comment down below, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing a quick information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter Wilds. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.